my name is Ashley Smith, and as most of you know, and this is our January Jumpstart Challenge group. I am so excited about this group, not only because it's the new year, because it's the new fresh start to 2017, but also because we're pairing it with something called the Health Bet, which you're going to find out a little bit more in a couple days during our prep week. So the first thing I just wanted to say is hi and a little bit about me. Most of you guys know me from following me, or maybe you reached out or I reached out to you, and no matter what happened in between, you are here and you're ready to invest in your health and your fitness over the course of January. And I am so thrilled and so excited to have you be a part of this with me. I think that it's such an important thing to have a community to hold you accountable and support you on your journey, especially as we start this new year fresh. We all get to the end of the year, right? And we get to that first day of the new year, and we have all these big goals and these big things that we want to do, but a lot of times they fall through if we don't really decide that we are going to do everything in our power to make them come true, and also have a community of support, somebody and other people also, just to rally around you and help support you on this journey and whatever goals you have for yourself. So that's what I'm here for, and that's what this group is too. These ladies, all these women that are in this group with you, are going to be here to support you and encourage you on this journey, and I'm going to be here to be doing the same. So it's such a community feel, and I want you to get that from the very beginning. Yes, I'm your coach, and yes, I support you 100%, and I'm here to help answer any questions and help you on your journey. But this community, these other women, are going to become your friends and your supporters as well, and that's what I love the most about these groups. So that's a little bit about this group. And again, I said I'm Ashley, and I'm a mom to a 16-month-old, and we have a baby girl on the way. We're about close to 20 weeks with her, and it's just such a pleasure to be able to host these groups for you. When I started my own fitness journey, it was very similar to you. I had a program that I really liked, and for years I had been going to the gym and doing things that just were not getting me the results that I wanted in my health and fitness journey. And so when somebody invited me to try out a program called PIO, I did, and I started drinking Shakeology daily, and I never in my entire life had seen results like the ones that I got when I started that program. And so I was hooked from the beginning, and then I decided to become a coach, and that's why I'm here. That's why I get to meet you guys, and it's just one of the biggest blessings and one of the neatest things that has happened over the course of the last 2 years that I've been on my own personal journey. So I'm so glad that you're here, and just glad that you are willing to take this plunge with me. It's going to be a great start to 2017. So I want to make sure, this is our welcome video. I want to make sure that you know a couple things just to keep yourself on track. So the first thing is you're seeing this video in our challenge tracker app. So I want to make sure, obviously you've gotten set up here, make sure you set up your profile and make sure that I can see your before and after pictures and things like that. And also make sure to check the file section. There is so much good stuff in there that I put in there for you, from Shakeology recipes to helpful tips to stay, healthy, just kind of like guidelines that I use in my own journey. And then also a whole reference page where it shows you all different links to a bunch of my Pinterest boards that I use to I'm constantly updating them with yummy recipes, and then I kind of tweak them my own and do my own thing. I'm really bad at following recipes, honestly. So I just kind of do my own thing. But those are some idea boards for you guys. And then also the link to our Google Drive for our group. And in there is a ton of reference pages for you for meal planning and tracking your workouts and tracking your meals and all that good stuff. So make sure that you check out the file section. Okay, the next thing is to make sure that you have downloaded 2 separate apps. So obviously you're watching this video on our challenge tracker app. The other 2 things that I want to make sure that you do is, 1, get the 21-day fix app. It's so awesome, and most of your programs that you guys do, the meal plans that go alongside them, are going to follow the portion fix. And so this is a really great way to kind of keep track of your containers that you have every single day, and thus be better on track with your food and with your eating. Then the other app that you can get on your phone or on your laptop, or tablet I should say, is the Beachbody On Demand app, and you just type in Beachbody On Demand and it'll pop up, and that's a really easy, quick way to access your workouts again, or you can go to club.teambeachbody.com on your computer or on your smart TV if you don't have one of the applications like the Roku or the Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and that kind of thing. So that is a couple different external apps that you can download to kind of help you stay on track. Again, it just makes life a little bit easier. Okay, so as we're going through this week, this is about to be prep week. You're going to get a lot of exciting tips and things about meal prepping and kind of cleaning out your pantry and just really how to set the tone for this week and set yourself up right for this challenge so that you can be the most successful. So we're going to be going through all of that, and then at the end of the week I want you guys to take your before measurements and photos. So if you want to do that now, you can, or you can wait till the end of the week. But what I want you to do is I want you to stand up, and I want you to have either put your camera, you can turn it around and put the timer on it, and I want you to take a picture from the front, from the side, and from the back. And the reason I want you to do this is because a picture shows so much more than just looking at the scale. Especially as women, we go up and down in our cycles at our time of the month, depending upon your water weight and things like that. And in each of your programs, you're going to be building muscle as well as losing weight. So a lot of times the scale is not reflective of that. When I was at my healthiest weight, it really was more than I had weighed, previously, but I looked better than I ever had before. And that was because I had muscle tone. So don't always get so hung up on the scale. So that's why these before pictures and measurements are so, so important. So you're going to take your before pictures, front, side, and back. And then I also want, you can take like a flex picture if you want, or something like that, other extra ones if you want to. And I would do it in like a sports bra and some shorts, or at least like a tight fitting sports workout tank top if you can. That way you can see the most of your body, whatever you're comfortable with. Some people will do it in a bathing suit, but at the end of your challenge, when you finish your program, you're going to get to send it in to get a free t-shirt for completing your program. So make sure that you do your before pictures in something that you're comfortable in, possibly somebody seeing, or at least sending it in to show the progress of your before and your after. Then also make sure that you get your measurements taken. So you can do this online. You can print out like a long print, through a couple different pages of a label. What is it called? Of like a measurement tape. And you could use that if you don't have one currently with you. Or if you go to like Walmart or Target, they're like super cheap. And what I want you to do is take your measurements as well. Because again, this tells so much more than the scale. And this is like the funnest part. It's always the part that completely floors me when I'm not pregnant and growing the opposite way. But when I finish a program, I'm like, oh my gosh, I lost that many inches. So this is a really great thing to make sure that you don't forget. But without flexing, just kind of hold your arm down. You can have your spouse or your significant other or roommate also do the measurements for you if it's easier. But you're going to measure around your bicep, around your chest, so kind of like right where your breasts are, around the smallest part of your waist, and then around your hips as well. For me, I always kind of try to find like a freckle or some kind of mark that I can remember to also take my after measurements at that same spot. Then you're also going to do each of your thighs, and I think that's it. Yeah, but both biceps and both thighs as well. And that again is just a great, just jot those measurements down and just have them aside so that when you take your afters, you can kind of see, how well you did. Okay, make sure to, when you're at club.teambeachbody.com on the computer, when you're there and you pick your program, so say I'm doing PIO, I'm going to go in and I'm going to click on my PIO screen. When I go in there, on the right-hand side of the screen is the whole list of all the printouts. It has the workout calendar to print out. It has the meal plan to print out. It has, just different trackers to print out. So make sure that you go in there to your program that you've decided to use. And I want to make sure that you print those things out. If you are unsure about which program that you want to complete, on the top handbar of the club.teambeachbody.com website, there is a place where it will generate a program for you based on the requirements that you put in there. So it's one of the last things in the drop-down menu. And if you put in, that you want to lose weight, or you want to tone up, or you need low impact, or you want something under 30 minutes, all the different stipulations that you have, Put all of those in there as specific as you can be, and then let it generate, and it's going to give you a couple options of a great program for you. So again, once you do that, make sure that you go to the right hand side so you can print out all this stuff and have access to everything. It helps so much to have everything already printed and ready to go so that you can be on task and on top of your workout and on top of your meal plan without having a bunch of excuses of, oh, I don't have it or I didn't print it out yet. So the most that you can do this week over prep week is really start looking into everything, because we begin on January 9th officially. Okay, what I want you to also remember, and I'm not going to go too deep into this because I'm going to have a full video just devoted to that in just a minute that you're going to watch in the next couple days about the health bet. But in the file section is the health bet rules. So if you started this group with Shakeology and with the program and you have everything that you need, even if your Shakeology is not here yet, it will be here in time, hopefully. If you are participating with both Shakeology and a program, then you are eligible to be part of the health bet. Where at the end of this, 4 weeks of this challenge group, if you have checked in with at least 5 Shakeologies and 3 workouts a week and logged them by the deadlines of each week, then you are eligible to get the payout of the up to $3 million bet that Beachbody made with us, that we would fall in love with working out and eating right and drinking Shakeology and making sure that our bodies are the healthiest that they can be, that they bet that we would fall in love with it in 4 weeks. And if we don't, then you can send your stuff back, but you're gonna get paid to do that, to just be a part of this for 4 weeks. So it's so fun. So make sure that you've read and understand the terms, and again, I will be going over that again with you guys in a couple days. Okay, one thing I want to suggest to you as you're going over this group, and I know this video is getting lengthy, so I'm going to hurry. One of the things that I love that I do every single day personally is listen or read to personal development. So when I was single and, or not single, and I was just married and didn't have kids, I read a lot more, but now I listen to personal development on my phone. And so I want to give you guys a couple suggestions. This journey and this challenge group is, yes, it's very physical. It's so much about changing your body and the way that you eat and the way that you take care of it, but it is so much emotional, you guys. If your mind is not right, if your mindset is not right, then you'll fail on yourself. You will not follow through on these goals that you've set for yourself. And so personal development and making sure that your heart and your mind are right is one of the most important things in this journey. It's what's going to keep you pushing through on the days that you don't want to wake up and push play, and on the days that you don't really want to follow your meal plan, you'd rather go stuff your face with pizza. There are days that are going to be like that, and this is where your mindset comes into play, because this speaks louder than just your body. So a couple things that I would like to suggest to you is Darren Daly. If you look him up on Google, he has a great podcast that's like 2 minutes that you can listen to in the morning. So if you're somebody who is short on time, you can listen to this while you're brushing your teeth in the morning, and it's a great way to just start your day off on the right foot. Now, some other ones, those of you who maybe have a commute, or maybe you're a mom and you can kind of, when you're doing your chores, listen to a couple, parts of a book or something, then I want to give you a suggestion to listen to one of these. So there's a few that I like. There's Miracle Morning, and that's for those of you who just kind of need something to help you just remember to get your day started right. So that's one. Miracle Morning is great. Eat That Frog is another one of just kind of okay, I'm gonna go after my goals, and I've got to eat that one frog, which the frog is the thing that you're always constantly pushing away and constantly pushing off. So that's a really great book about just kind of making the most of your time, if you will. The Energy Bus and Seed are 2 books by the same author, and it is amazing. So all about positivity and positive thinking and mindset, and just kind of getting that good energy flowing in your life and in your day, and letting it also just flow out into every aspect of your life. And both of those books are so phenomenal. A couple other ones, if you're just kind of wanting something more empowering, Girl Code and I Am That Girl are also 2 other great books that I love that you can read and apply in your life. So those are just a couple suggestions. Again, I can also give you some more if those don't strike a chord with you, but those are 2 suggestions that I have for you, is to either listen to a podcast or read a book alongside doing this group with us, so that you can really work on you from the inside out, not just on the physical part, but so much on the inside, because I promise you that is the thing that will stick, and that is the thing that will affect every part of your life, your relationships, and the way that you interact with people, and the way that you think about yourself when you look at yourself in the mirror. It's so important. So I hope that you'll take me up on that little challenge to you. One thing I want to just remind you too, and this is kind of just as we're closing this group out, is just keep an open mind. Be positive, you guys. I'm so glad that you're here, and this is just, it's an honor for me to get to meet you and get to do this group with you and hear your goals and celebrate victories with you and give you a virtual hug when you fail on a goal that you had for yourself. And I want you to remember that this is all about a lifestyle change. It is not about being perfect. This is so about growing as a person and just kind of getting up. If you mess up one day, if you forget a workout or you have a horrible cheat meal, that's okay. Forgive yourself and move on to the next day. This group is all about having grace on yourself and just having an amazing set of goals and an amazing communities to support you and be there alongside you as you're going through this group. So I want for you to remember that too. Don't beat yourself up over the little things. This group is not about being super strict and counting calories and all that kind of stuff. It's creating a lifestyle and creating something that you and your mind can just kind of flow into the rest of your life. You know, you can just the healthy things that you're going to learn how to do and the healthy ways you're going to learn how to think about yourself. Everything about that is going to change so much about just who you are as a person if you choose to let it. So keep an open mind, be positive, and be willing to support the other women in this group. You know, this community is not a community without you and you and you and you and everybody working together to encourage and support us. So I'm so glad that you guys are here. Please know that I am here to answer any questions. I want to be fully disposable to you. So in the tracker app, remember there's my email and my phone number there. You are free to message or text me at any time if you need me. I will respond to you as quickly as possible. And our group, again, this is going to be prep week, but we will start officially on January 9th with the health bet and go all the way into February. So we'll be rocking our, Valentine's Day little black dresses to go on whatever kind of date you're going on with your girlfriends or with your hubby or boyfriend. So I'm just so excited y'all are here. I can't wait to start out the new year with you. So cheers to you and happy New Year's Day. And let me know when you watch this video. Just comment below and let me know that you're ready to go and ready to rock your 2017 goals. All right, bye guys.